Hey guys, what is up? So, I was sitting on the train the other day when I realized that there's literally no socially comfortable spot to sit on the train. Like, yeah, there are seats that are alright, but there's literally no seat that is safe from the social interactions and uncomforts of riding the subway. Now, this theory only applies when there's like more than 15 people on a train, because when there's under 15 people on a train, you can sit every other seat and kind of just avoid all human contact. But when there's 15 or more people on the train, there's no safe spot. No safe spot. And now you might disagree with me, but I've really, really thoroughly thought this through. So I'm gonna bring you through my theory now. So, there's the obvious uncomforts of standing up, which I'll go through quickly because I feel like everyone knows that standing up on a subway train is never comfortable. First off, it's not that comfortable to stand in a moving vehicle, but if you get past that, there's a lot of other physical and social uncomforts that can come with this. Your face is in someone's armpit. Your armpit is in someone's face. Someone's breathing down the back of your neck. You're breathing down the back of someone else's neck. You're smelling someone's gross ass breath, or just like their general BO, or you're like reaching for the pole and you're awkwardly like touching their hand because the whole pole is full of like people holding on trying not to die, or you're too far away from a pole and you're nearly falling down, or you have to reach really like high up to get the pole if you're short, or if you manage to get a spot by the door, then you're just in front of the door and in everyone's way when the door's open, so you have to awkwardly shuffle out of the way. And then if you manage to get through all of those issues, there's the where the fuck do you look? Like, how do you not look at someone else or stare at someone else or stare at something throughout the whole ride? But again, most of those are pretty obvious and general discomforts of riding the subway train. But you're not even safe sitting down. If you do manage to find somewhere to sit on the train, you can literally never find a place that's socially comfortable. So there's like the obvious situation that's bad when you're sitting down, which is when someone next to you is taking up like half your seat. So you kind of gotta like squeeze in between two people and just like make yourself as small as possible so you don't like fall on top of someone's lap or whatever. But there's some lesser known uncomforts with sitting down on the train. First off, if you're sitting down and someone's standing in front of you, you got the crotch area in your face and you kind of have nowhere to look except someone else's crotch. Or you could be on your phone pretending to do stuff, but then again, the person who's standing up can see what you're doing on your phone, so they'll know you're just fucking about on your phone trying to avoid human contact. So both of those are pretty awkward. Now, if you do find a seat with no one standing in front of you, there's also the awkward thing of where the fuck do you look? Do you look across and like stare at the person across from you? Do you stare at your own reflection in the window and look like kind of vain? Or do you again pretend to be on your phone with probably someone knowing you're not doing something real? I've also tried out the eyes wander around the car idea, but I genuinely think people just think I'm fucking batshit crazy when I'm just like trying to like look at no place for more than 10 seconds because I don't want to be like thought of as staring at someone. But there's also only so many times you can like run your eyes around the car inspecting it. So I think after like the second time, people are like, what is this kid doing? Are they fucking insane? Also, you could like space out at someone, but there's always the awkward thing where they're like, why the fuck are you staring at me? And you're like, I'm sorry, I'm spaced out, I'm sorry. So yeah, looking is bad, but even if you somehow manage, no one's across from you, you can kind of just stare at the seat across from you, no one says anything, there's still another danger, which is having your knees touch the person next to you. Even if they're not in your seat and you're just sitting with your legs like kind of spread like a normal person, knee touching is a fucking danger. I didn't even realize it until a few weeks ago when I was sitting on the train in like ripped knee jeans, so my knees were exposed, and I was like uncomfortably rubbing against someone else's knee. And like, you don't really realize it if you're wearing covered pants because it's kind of just like another uncomfortable touching of a subway car. But when you're wearing ripped jeans, it's uncomfortably intimate when your knees just like rubbing up on someone else's and you're like, haha, please shoot me. You wouldn't even think it was a problem till it's happening. And then you're like, I feel their knee on my bare knee. And it could not get any uncomfortabler. What the fuck is happening? I was just sitting there like... So, even if you somehow manage to find a place with a place to look, you're still not safe from the knee touching uncomfort. And that point, when my knee was uncomfortably, intimately rubbing up against someone else's on a not very crowded subway train, that was the time when I realized there is literally nowhere safe on a subway train from social and or physical uncomforts. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I've clearly lost all faith in having a comfortable subway ride ever again. And give it a thumbs up if you liked it, give it a thumbs down if you did not, and subscribe or whatever if you feel like it. Alright, thank you. That's all. Bye.